DM that hoe, but she still a bitch. Bitch, she be talking, these hoe, they be snitching. Niggas be talking, these niggas be snitching. Got a Glock on my waist and I had to click. I'm with every jeweler in this shit, so all of them been I tax me. And I got 2 bribs in LA right now, cause that's what the packs be. You don't know we in the rack, right? You don't know us. Empty the clip off a hit for a forward. On the bullshit, on the block like Noah. Give me the piece, well done like Thor. So if a nigga can see when I'm shooting, I pop out with you, bitch, I had to recruit. Okay, she know I fuck with all her friends, but she don't say nothing, she scared of me. I fuck that little bitch, just right to my music. Pull out my dick, bitch, she start fluting. Whoa. She said she don't fuck with niggas, so she just shopping at Gucci. Rap one line on IG, actually been head sauce like Zaxby's. Ay, build my waves like Max B. I'm in New York, free Max B. I be in New York like a taxi. Riding in the Lambo truck from the pillar, swerve, car seat in the backseat. You bitch, she attracted to money. Yeah, that's why she fucking. And welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. So today I'm doing an episode on George Floyd and the riots. I'm gonna put that music down. So yeah, this is it's been a huge crisis all over the world, and I'm pretty sure almost everybody have seen the video by now. And it's spread to every single household in the world, unless you don't have a TV or you don't have internet. I'm pretty sure everybody crossed that video. So I don't even have to say which video because everybody knows one. So apart from that, what about all the TV reports and all the infos in social media and all the YouTube videos and all the president appearance and all of it is like bombarding us with new stuff going on, new updates. So it's really weird. Everything did go so quickly, so fast. And and people have a right to get angry, and it comes to that, and everybody knows that this is not just one single event, and it's just it's just the extra water in the overfull glass of water, and up that little last drop, and that finally woke everybody up, and maybe a chance for everybody to scream, to get angry, to say, "That's it, we got enough, something's gonna change, we gotta see some change, we're tired of talk, we're tired of like promises, and tired of seeing nothing really moving along." So I guess, they responded the only way they respond, So now let's talk about why is this happening. I don't really know why it's happening so quickly, why it's happening the way it's happening. I have caught some people who were outsider, who planet was buttered with the smokes and stuff, and who took advantage of a peaceful protest to change it into a riot. So yes, it's been more damaged than it was supposed to occur. At the same time, everybody has the right to revolt, and I think that the protest does that, and it sends the message. And I'm really glad to see when everybody in the world is doing something, either an interview, either a documentary, either a movie, either trying to reach people more, trying to explain things, trying to share their opinions, trying to show their support to the family, reach out the chief, to listen to his comments and make things happening. So we can feel like more peace in our soul and hearts, and breathe better. And as concerned as for George, I think that he's in peace, and I think everybody is showing him love, and his family is feeling some kind of, maybe they're feeling some kind of, better feeling because of the charged, and because of the support the words have shown them. Maybe we should show more support to all of those other family who went through the same thing, the same tragedy. And I think everybody's trying to do that. And that's great. That's wonderful. Now let's talk about the video itself. Traumatic, absolutely horrifying. And I heard the same words over and over. Some people will use the word like disgusting, the word terrible, the word terror, the word, frightening, the word like makes you skin crawl, like you can't believe you see that, like openly, having, somebody stare you in the eyes while being on video and just have no remorse whatsoever. Now, I'm not a qualified reporter in any way, so I'm just, giving my opinion. I think there's tons of wonderful policemen out there, and there's maybe some bad ones, but maybe this one was just a bad one, and I can't generalize. But yeah, it's obvious, and this one was not a good one, and he was not following the right, procedure, and not showing any kind of humanity. And that's really, and I think that's why he got what he got. So, I think that it is hard for, the Black community because they feel judged. They have been judged for years now. They feel like underdogs. They feel like they're being treated less than. They're not getting the same treatment as other people. All of this stuff, and I think it's true. I always thought it was true, but for me, where I grew up, I don't think I was never brought up with much racism around me, ever. I had tons of friends who were Black. I grew up with Black people around me, and some of my best friends were Black. So really, I remember going to massage school, and then after starting my first job, and I had some colleagues who work in the same spas, and they were Blacks, and we were laughing our ass off. I mean, seriously. And I had some other friends, same thing, where I dated a bunch of Black guys, and we were all having like the blast, It's always, I think some of them are extremely funny, but here's the thing: I never seen them as different. Like, I don't look at skin color. So here's the thing: when you're not racist at all, you don't come from a racist background or racist community or country, whatever. You don't see colors. You don't say, "Oh, your color of skin is different. I'm going to look at you different." You don't see that. You see the person as a person with thoughts and desires and wants, and that's it. So you don't say, "Ooh, you must coming from a different planet." You don't know the alphabet like I know the alphabet, or you don't read books like I read books, or you're not eating food like I eat food. So basically, that's the message. Like, people think they're some sort of different species with different ways of doing things, but they're not. They're just like you and me, and it's just weird how, we're not talking about the past, of course, the history, of course, all this. I'm not going into that. I'm talking about today, in today's world, in this century. In this century, today, all color are, treated equal, and it should be this way. You yellow, red, black, white, you're all equal, and it's time, and now, in 2020, some people, put that on the table and stop acting like some race needs to be superior than others. Fortunately, a lot of people still do, but there's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is I can just say, when it should not be this way. But it's scary too, because I don't want anybody to come after me, and nobody wants anybody else to come after them. So you gotta be delicate, and you gotta try to send the best message that you can send out there. I don't know. Anyway, so I think that it was terrible. It was nice to see the solidarity. It was nice to see all the flowers and all the prayers and the people who have come around to show their condolence to the family, to George, and it was really nice to see. But as for the riots, I don't think anybody saw that coming. I don't know, maybe some people have. If you have, come tell me, talk to me, tell me something. I don't know, yeah. But I did not see that coming. I really didn't. Nobody, I don't think nobody actually did thought it was going to go that bad. I mean, you think one day maybe, 1.5 days, now almost a week. The thing lasted. I mean, it's like, wow, what's going on here? And instead of just 1 or 2 states, I mean, it took over so many states. Another world, I mean, in England and then some other place in the world. I'm like, what? I can't believe this. So it's I think people are screaming, yelling inside. They like, something gotta change. We gotta be heard. And that's why they won't quit. They quit, they think everything's going to resume to, okay, that was just another big tragedy and we move on now. So I think that they don't quit for a reason, and they made it so bad, so it's really seen and not dismissed like another case, So that's all I gotta say about this, beside that but yeah, things seems to be changing, and with COVID-19 going on, everybody's been inside and just I think we're all doing our best to survive, our best to support each other mentally, morally. And I think the best we can do is stay kind and show some more empathy for everybody, and and that's the best when we can do. So as for me and my company, I think all we can do is giving you guidance how to release stress, how to motivate you to seek help if you need it. That's why I do a bunch of episodes on that. I also always encourage new writers and authors to share their books on a group, a New Daily Story. I had tons of new members and older members who's been sharing poetry on COVID-19, on George Floyd, on many other things about love and empathy and what's going on, the war, whatever. And it's really nice and pleasing to see that people are really, speaking their thoughts, their voice, and then I'm able to reach people from all over, me and my team, from all over the world, and also people who have never been able to really either write or share their story with the world or with any type of platform. So when you have that platform, it's kind of nice to be able to be that, that platform for people. So I think it's great. And the new project that I put in place since last week was to interview 100 not new author. It could be a brand new author, and it could be somebody who's already been established for a few years. All genres. It's nice to have varieties of writers, so they can actually, tell me about the different writing style and how they engage in their words and the story contest, all this, and the character building. So it's nice to get to know. It's also a new exciting thing for me to take on as a podcaster. So I'm kind of challenging myself to just for the challenge, but also the experience, and it's a great way for me to get to know, to build relationship and get to know about people's story and their books. So it's fun, it's challenging, and I don't know if I'm going to make it to 100 authors in the next 4.5 months. I have 11 done. I have 2 coming up this week. So I don't know. I'm guessing I'm gonna try. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna get to 50 and slow down. So I don't want people to think that my podcast is only that. I don't want to, just be that and too focused on that. So